This is awesome. Okay, listen, I see why people rag on this game, but at the same time, like, hey man, I'm on board with what's being thrown down here, and I actually do think that I'm with you, Ross. I think this game will make money if it's re-released. There's definitely a market for this because we talk a lot about game preservation. You talk about games winding down, but I saw this story and I thought, that's an interesting twist on this. Are you familiar with I'd say it's pretty well regarded as a bad fighting game from the 90s called Tattoo Assassins?
I wasn't before. I saw the show notes and then I looked it up on. Yeah, I think maybe the Angry Video Game Nerd had a video on this or part of it.
Yeah, I'm sure he did, but you can see the obvious references to Mortal Kombat, the blood sprites. This has a little bit of Mortal Kombat, has a little bit of Primal Rage in it. It's not regarded as a great game.
That's incredible how much it mimics the Mortal Kombat sprites. I mean, like, they're just the body positions, because these look like they're different actors, but you'd be suspicious that maybe they just changed the faces and the outfits and just drew it right over the original sprites of the Mortal Kombat.
Blaz, what do you think about the fatality being that she gets her clothes ripped off and she's naked?
Bit odd, to be honest.
Bit odd? What?
Bit odd.
She's celebrating.
It's for the guys, whatever.
It was a big deal. Big deal back. I never played this game, if I'm being totally honest with you. I've only seen gameplay. I'm curious if Truck over here gets naked as well. I like it. It doesn't say fight. It says kill. Look at the big uppercuts and stuff. And the big farts. There we go, Blaz.
That's hilarious.
What do you think about this? The fart action from Hannah over here.
That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah. Anyways.
It feels kind of like if Troma was a video game publisher.
Dude, right. Oh, here we go. Here's another death. Oh, my God. You got flamed with the big farts right there. Well, guess what? Tattoo Assassins is coming back, but not in the way that you may think. This is interesting here, as Data East's terrible Mortal Kombat clone, Tattoo Assassins, is getting revived. Says, obviously, this was backed as a really, to compete with Mortal Kombat here. It's not a good game at all. Says, with a story penned by none other than Back to the Future co-scriptwriter Bob Gale, of all people, Tattoo Assassins promised over 2,000 different fatalities, a fib as it turned out, and even nudalities, which stripped your opponent. Some of the more innovative fatalities included a DeLorean running over your rival, a nod to Gale's aforementioned movie career, and references to other Data East games such as Burger Time. However, the tight development deadline of 9 months wasn't met, and Data East Pinball was snapped up by Sega, leaving the game unreleased. While many of the units produced for location tests were destroyed, at least 2 working examples of Tattoo Assassins were out in the wild, and the game's ROM was dumped some time ago. Okay, so the game wasn't complete. Interesting. However, while playable, it's full of bugs and glitches, which makes the recent announcement of XA Arcadia of a revival a little bit more surprising. Now, they own the arcade standard, which works with the rights holders of Data East Games to bring the project back to life with the original source code. The game will be finished and rebalanced, along with bug fixes and new content, and will run a high resolution for modern day screens, including scanline filters, low input lag, and more. So, this is a game that I'm guessing, I thought it was released, but I guess it wasn't, was never released. It's kind of actually the opposite of stop killing games. This is now reviving a game that never officially saw the light of day. So Ross, I would love to hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah, I mean, you said, I can believe you, but you said it's a bad game. From looking at it, that's not immediately obvious to me. I mean, it for sure gives me counterfeit Mortal Kombat vibes, but
sure,
you can tell they're adding a lot to it also. And this 100% looks like cult classic material. And if anything, they're probably going to make more money now than they would have if they had released it during the era where they were going head to head with Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, Primal Rage, that sort of thing. Because for sure there is going to be a niche of gamers are like, I'm in, you know, like they're
Oh
gonna,
yeah, I agree. I think that people will buy this just for the novelty of it. You
yeah,
know.
there's a lot of creativity here. I can't deny that, you know.
Well, Data East wasn't exactly known as a, oh, look at this. What is that? Oh, she tossed us. Wait, did she?
Was that her? Her Black Widow tattoo killed you.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have seen 6 of 224 fatalities.
Oh yeah, this can make money in modern day and age, you know.
Okay.
For sure.
I've never seen this. I've heard many things about this game. Obviously never played it. But now I'm very much intrigued by what's being thrown down here. This is funny.
I honestly can't tell if they had actual body actors for this or if they just painted over the sprites for Mortal Kombat. It's because they're so recognizable, you know, for a lot of those motions.
I feel like we need to just go in and watch all the fatalities for this game, which we may do, including this guy busting out an electrifying thing out of his chest here. I guess he's like Raiden over here. Look at this. It's so stupid.
Yeah, but he looks like Johnny Cage though.
Yes,
but right,
yes.
those are more Raiden poses. So that's
this is look at the palette swap. AC turned him into a robot over here. We got robotalities. What is even happening?
He turned him into like a ventriloquist doll.
Watch out for the fire hawk over here from Billy. Let's go. These are so fun to see.
oh yeah, like for sure. Like if this had come out during Mortal Kombat, like in an arcade, I would be standing there waiting for like the next fatality to show up and and somebody playing or the demo reel.
Especially if there's 204. Like he turned the guy into a cactus of all things. Oh my god. This is so stupid and ridiculous. Yeah, I'm with you. I actually think there may be a market for this.
that might be my favorite one so far.
Right.
The
skeleton
rocking
jumped out
skeleton.
of him.
Yeah.
Blabs, you're seeing this. What are your thoughts on tattoo assassins?
Well, I really liked that the one background had the shark swimming around in the back. I thought that was really cool, actually.
That's what you got out of this? Was the shark swimming in the background?
Yeah, they're totally different things, right? Like look what she's doing, freaking shooting out a spider out of her back and all. Like, I don't know. I think it's cool. I can't really comment about all the knockoffs since I've never played the other games, right? So it'd be like, oh, that person is that person. I wouldn't know, but it's not really for me, but it looks cool. I hope whoever played it had fun with it, and I hope if they like the revive as they will, they'll like this too.
There's not a lot of
games. It's a figure skater. It's Nancy Kerrigan.
Oh yeah.
Wham!
There's not a lot of games like this where on one hand it's really cheesy and does have counterfeit vibes, but on the other hand, they're going so hard for trying to have stuff in there and make it interesting.
It's very, very spontaneous and out there.
It's kind of
a shame that they didn't use Nancy Kerrigan with a bat, though, you know?
Hold on. Yeah, well, maybe they do. But hold on. This is... Ross, maybe I'm wrong. I think that's the exact same polar bear sprite from Mortal Kombat.
They just stole it.
I don't know.
Copy-paste.
Did this come out? What Mortal Kombat was out when this came out?
I think 3, probably.
Because
looked very similar.
Oh yeah, that guy has to be Jax right there.
They got a damn octopus pop out of his chest. That's great. Oh, this guy's doing one-handed push-ups. Let's go. My gosh. This is awesome. Okay, listen, I see why people rag on this game, but at the same time, hey man, I'm on board with what's being thrown down here, and I actually do think that I'm with you, Ross. I think this game will make money if it's re-released. There's definitely a market for this. So here we go.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of effort put into this, just not in all places.
Hey, there's your burger time fatality right there. Look at that. Dropping burgers on him. Gonna bust out the burger time fatality there. Nice. Good job, truck. I'm very intrigued by these here. Oh, there's the DeLorean.
All right.
There's the shark.
Oh, yes, Blabs. There is the shark. Congratulations. Good job. Oh, there we go. What the hell is happening? There's busting turkeys out of his ass.
Kung Lao can throw his hat at people, but we can throw 50.
Throwing out a meat grinder. Just a giant meat grinder showed up out of nowhere. These are all the novelty ones here. Smoking kills. There you go.
Wow.
Honestly, I could almost see if this comes out and is successful. I could almost see indie game knockoffs of this which is the knockoff of Mortal Kombat.
So the knockoff of a knockoff.
This is spectacular. There we go. All right, nice. Wow.
I think Craig, you should play it when the revive comes out and everything. You should totally give it a try.
Okay, question for you, chat. Piggybacking off the Tattoo Assassins revive over here, what game do you feel should be revived and rebalanced? Would love to see that conversation in the chat. I think that's great. Navanad says, what shocks me is how nobody has ever done a retro digitized photo fighting game in this vein since the 90s. Yes, we've had scads of Castlevania and Mega Man knockoffs. Why not milk the MK nostalgia? I'm with you on that. I would love to see a Mortal Kombat digitized. I've seen a couple fighting games like that. I don't know, Ross, do you like that style?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it was like, one, it's probably cheaper than ever to do that now too. Compared to back when Mortal Kombat was done. But yeah, I guess I haven't seen that too. I was thinking of one game. It was like a brawler. I think it was called Raging Justice, but I don't know if they were really captured. They kind of had like 90s CGI vibes or something.
I love that that's the name of the game, Raging Justice.
Oh yeah, I don't think you'll be disappointed if you're looking for a beat 'em up.
Oh wow. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's do a little bit of a gameplay here. Oh yeah. I think I'm familiar with this game. This Raging Justice here. Let's pull this up for everybody, so everyone can see a little Raging Justice. It kind of has that almost a claymation vibe to it.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah. Okay. It's interesting.